Hello everybody, welcome back to the Full Manual Master League with Chelsea on Pro Evolution Soccer 2021. And we have, what have we done? What have we done in between? I can't remember. We were last together for the Barcelona game, the 0-0. We beat Wolves 2-0, a very good performance. And we followed that up in the FA Cup with a 3-2 win away at Stoke City, which is really, really cool. And today we're going to be playing Anderlecht in the Champions League and then Man City in the Premier League. 2 games back to normal on this episode. 2 games. That seems to be what you guys prefer. So yeah, thank you. If you are enjoying it, subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff. And we'll crack straight in. Very edging ever so close to 5,000 subscribers, which is brilliant. I keep banging on about it, but I will be doing a giveaway when we hit 5,000 subscribers. Maybe a double giveaway. Maybe one on the Football Manager videos and one on the PES videos. Who knows? We're up to 4th, which is great. 11 points in 4th, 1 ahead of Man United, 1 ahead of Fulham, 1 ahead of Sheffield United, Liverpool in 9th, Man City in 10th, Spurs up at the top in 18th at the moment. In 18th with 18 points is what I was trying to say. Sorry. But yeah, it should be a tough game. Apparently, Barcelona want Kante. He's getting on a bit now, so I could be open to selling him. So let's get into the game against Anderlecht. We need to sort out the squad because lots of different arrows happening at the moment. And arrows are important on full manual when you're playing. So we're going to put Werner in. We'll probably put him ahead of Gabigol at the moment. Osimhen, I'm getting used to Osimhen now. He's playing well. Oh, let's give Kana. Kana doesn't really get too many run-outs. So we'll give him a run-out against Anderlecht in the Champions League. Mendy could come in on that left-hand side instead of Emerson. Ziyech can take a break. I mean, Azpilicueta just doesn't have any pace. That's his problem. Ideally, I'd like to play Reece James out there, but he's injured. Luis Alberto's too slow. Azpilicueta's too slow. Might have to be Eze, which is a little bit of a... yeah, kick in the teeth. I don't really want to put him out there. We have got Chilwell as well. Yeah, Chilwell's not loving life. What happened to Werner? Okay, we could drop Werner back there and bring in Barbosa. Yeah, that gives us a little bit. Werner as a right wing back. Anybody expect to see that in the future? Just got to make sure I don't run over my dog with my wheels on my chair. We do have Marlon as well, but Marlon can only play up front. We'll definitely put Marlon on the bench. Ziyech isn't up for it. Let's put Chilwell on the bench. Mendy's not up for it either, although sub-goalkeepers don't really matter, do they? Ramsdale not, so we're not even going to put a sub-goalkeeper on the bench. Let's put Kante on the bench. We could put Kante... in fact, that's stupid, isn't it? Leave Jorginho there. No, not there. Put Jorginho in holding midfield, because that's where he likes to play, and bring Kante on in the middle. Yeah, it gives us a big boost, and we'll make him captain as well, because then we get the fatigue improvements. I don't mind that. I quite like the look of that. Werner, Havertz, Kante, Mendy and Jorginho across the middle. With the 3-5-2 seems to be working really well. We used it against Wolves. We've used it against Stoke. And yeah, I do quite like the look of it. Goals in against Stoke. Tammy Abraham got 2. And Billy Gilmore played and got a goal as well. A lovely little finish from the edge of the box. So yeah, very happy to see those 2 getting on the score sheet. But yeah, that'll do. That will do. Let's get into it. Let's just make sure we've got the right people coming up for corners. We'll shove Kana up there as well. And we want Werner up there instead of Kana, to be honest. Werner will be better in the air than him. Do we want to tight mark their striker? We probably do. So let's get Rudiger to mark Di Matta in the middle. And we'll get into the game and see you right there. So here we are again then, folks. The Champions League anthem runs true around Stamford Bridge as Chelsea welcome Anderlecht to this one. And Kante is back in the squad. It should be a good game. Obviously, a 0-0 draw against Barcelona kept us top of the group in the Champions League. And we'll be looking to, well, remain there, playing what technically is the easiest team in the group, I would say. So Kana comes in against it's against his former club. I swear Kana plays for Anderlecht. I swear that's where Kana plays. But yes, it's all looking good. We don't really need to go through the teams. We've already done it as I sort out the microphone. But let's crack on and get this Champions League game underway as it's Osimhen to kick the ball off from the centre spot. And, well, here we go. So they're playing wing back and wing rotation, which is, well, not 2 moves I'd sort of put together. But as Osimhen comes forward, he had runners there. I didn't really use them. Wasn't paying attention. Werner. Osimhen's giving him a great little ball out here. Osimhen tries to dink it into Barbosa. It's headed away. Werner, not the best first touch in the world. Unfamiliar position for Timo Werner today. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on. He's done very well to win that ball back and then pass it straight to their striker. Brilliant. And here is the aforementioned Werner on the right-hand side. Fires it into Barbosa. Just couldn't quite take control of that. It was pinged quite hard into him. Cabot into Mizaga, who I'm pretty sure was an ex-Chelsea player as well. So 2 centre-backs on either team playing against their former teams as that goes over the top. Di Matta's not going to get that one. And Rudiger can just see that one behind. Kepa firmly making himself the number 1 for Chelsea these days. Mendy and Ramsdale sort of fighting between themselves to see who will be the backup, but whenever they've played, neither of them have done really well. So yeah, it'll be interesting. But the change to a 3-5-2 does open up the idea to buying in a new centre-back potentially, because as Plaqueta played there against Stoke and he was so slow when they came forward, it was really disappointing, so I didn't want him to be there. But Mendy is another one who's found opportunities quite limited. Kante, Jorginho pushes Werner wide, and he's got Barbosa making a run into the box, and Werner tries to accelerate away from El Hadj and manages to keep that in play as well. Werner. Oh, he showed too much of it to El Hadji. I was trying to just jink my way around him and create space for the cross, but it didn't happen. El Hadji cuts back, keeps the ball for Anderlecht, and you're going to imagine they're not going to be coming out and attacking too much. Milik, De Vail, up the line, just managed to get it out of the reach of Mendy. Verschaeren, who's a key player for Anderlecht, a very good central midfielder for them. Verschaeren is tackled well by Kante. He's got a battle on his hands up against N'Golo Kante today. Verschaeren, as De Vail picks up the ball again. Here he is again, Verschaeren, up against Jorginho this time. Good 1-2, tries to release De Vail down the right hand side. He's kept that in play. Christensen goes to meet him. Kende puts it in. Rudiger is there to get a good header away. And again, Chelsea will try and spring a counter-attack. They do like to use the pace they have at the top end of the pitch to just absorb pressure and then move it forward. But, well, pass like that from Werner's not going to do anything for the counter. Cardi, who's got round his old teammate of Kana, Di Matta, goes back to McCarty. McCarty who puts it in. Di Matta's there. Shot past the post. He was under pressure from Rudiger. The shot fires past the post. It was good work out wide into Di Matta. Played a good little 1-2 to get it back. Kana wasn't too sure whether he was coming or going. And the first time shot just sliced across the ball. Not really testing Kepa. Verschaeren on the right-hand side puts the cross in. Rudiger is there to get above Di Matta again. And Werner's got plenty of space to run into now. And El Hadj has come to meet him. He's gone in towards Barbosa again. Turns, looks towards Osimhen, who is offside. Needs to watch that line. He should never be offside there. He should never be drifting offside. Come on, Victor. Kai Havertz picks up the ball in the middle into N'Golo Kante. Mendy's drifted inside, sort of got in his way, but Osimhen pulls wide. Little step over to try and get round Milic, but the defender stays with him. Osimhen has created a little bit of space, dinks that one in towards Havertz, and everybody misses it. It's going to drift behind for a goal kick. Chelsea starting to find their passing rhythm under Gullit, but at the moment, no real clear-cut chances with the ball. You can see there with that stat, it is Werner always leading the charge pretty much on the counter-attack. Barbosa, Osimhen, back to Barbosa. Barbosa sees the run of Osimhen. It was great defending at the last from Milik, I think, just to get that little touch, because Osimhen would have been in. And now Anderlecht keep the ball, and Anderlecht started the game well, but drifting out of it really. They're just sort of happy to have the ball in their own half, play it between the back, and then try and launch attacks sort of down the wings and get crosses in. But at the moment, Rudiger's been a match for everything that's been placed in the air towards the striker Di Matta, as Werner's pass is just blocked very well. Osimhen tries to release Mendy, who has stayed wide this time. Mendy tries to put it in towards Osimhen, flicks that one on. Oh, Barbosa a bit slow on his toes, and Wellerutha, I think is how you pronounce that, comes out and claims it very well. Keeper's genuinely been pretty untested so far in this game. Takindi, lots of space. He's got the wrong side of Mendy. Takindi had time to pick a cross, but he's actually done very well to cut inside. But he also gave time to Mendy to get back, putting a good recovery block there. And that's the first time Anderlecht have really caused a bit of trouble for Chelsea, trying to break through and in behind the wing backs that are being employed by Ruud Gullit at the moment. 5-3-2, his sort of go-to formation. Barbosa too slow again. It's just reactiveness seems to be a little bit slow today, which is disappointing, as Osimhen gets on the end of that. Good interception. Sees the runner Kante, but the pass is overhit. Although Havertz will pick up that loose ball. Just can't break through. I pulled Rudiger out. That was a mistake, but luckily it works. The final pass, again, is letting me down. It's when I get excited that I'm in the opportunity, I forget that, you know, I have to be incredibly accurate with my passes. McCarty up against Kana. He's got a lot of space to run into, but he's actually fooled me there because I thought he was going to cut back. But Kana stayed with him. Great defending from the youngster. Calls to get him out on loan. I don't know, maybe he's got a future. Keep defending like that and he can get involved in this team, definitely. Mendy does fire it. Oh, Barbosa go to the ball. Half time. 0-0. We're not shooting enough. I know 0 shots. I know I'm not shooting enough. I need to have some shots on target or on goal. Either way, but I don't think I need to change too much. I'm tempted to potentially move Jorginho. I don't think we necessarily need him anchoring in front of the back four. We might move him up to a central midfielder. But second half underway, and Anderlecht will be happy that it's 0-0, and they'll also be very happy they've not even had a shot to deal with on goal at the moment. As El Hadj will try and play through to McCarty, and he does get the ball through. Werner didn't track the run of El Hadj, but Kana's there again. He's had a superb game, to be honest. Just poked that one up the line to Kai Havertz. Can try and swing that around. I saw Mendy free on the radar and just didn't put enough on the ball. As they go over the top, Ruud can leave that one for Kepa, and it's easy for the keeper. Really good pressure from Mendy high up the pitch, and it meant Kante could win the ball back in midfield. But that's not a good pass out. Kante does get there. Barbosa's going to have a shot. Oh, he's hit with venom, but touch behind from the keeper. He's happy about that. 5 minutes into the second half, Chelsea starting well. Kante, great pressure again in midfield. Barbosa, Osimhen gave him a run which pulled the defender away, and I thought, let's have a hit. Let's have a hit. So Vlap comes on to replace El Hadj on that right-hand side. Let's get, Christensen's a big boy, and let's run into the near post. See what he can do here. It's actually gone over him towards Rudiger, who was tracked by the... Mendy fancied a shot. I fancied a hit. It was rubbish. Don't berate me in the comments. Oh, Osimhen, great touch to intercept that. And Barbosa can pick up the ball. Osimhen's carried on his run. It's a terrible first touch. I don't know why I didn't just tell him to turn the other way. That is all on me, not Osimhen. That is all on me. Bad controls, bad input. Bad input. Come on, Werner, put it in. Track back. That should be Rudiger's quite easily. There we go. Havertz pick it up. Jorginho. Up towards Barbosa, but Vlap was there. How did I not see him? Go on, Osimhen, press. Let's get this ball back. Let's get this ball back. Let's try and make them play long. We know we've got Rudiger in the air who can win it. Every time they're playing it around here, it's eating up our own time, so we've got to go and press. And that is the long ball we wanted them to do. And again, Rudiger just mops it up so easily. Jorginho, Kante. Lovely pocket of space for the Frenchman. It's round one. Kante's there. Oh, what a goal from N'Golo Kante. He's been rumoured with a move away to Barcelona. But N'Golo Kante, captain, what a hit that is. Picked up the space in midfield. And there he was. And N'Golo Kante's loving life at the moment. N'Golo Kante, what a goal. Havertz laid it into him. He just had so much space to run into. I slowed down. Little jink. Got in between the two. Left-footed across the keeper. 1-0, lovely stuff. And N'Golo Kante deserves that. He's been absolutely everywhere today on that pitch. He's been absolutely everywhere. It's a wonderful, wonderful finish. Little jink in between the two. Got it on that left foot. And then what a hit. What a hit. Lovely power. Superb. Love it, love it, love it. So first substitution of the game for Chelsea as Miralem comes on to replace Gabi Barbosa up top, who's had a good game, decent game. He grew into it. His first touches in the game weren't brilliant, but Miralem, returning from injury, comes on to get a nice half an hour under his belt. And here is Miralem picking up a really good ball there, and he's got Osimhen, who should have the pace to beat Milic. And look at that pace from Victor Osimhen. It's absolutely superb. Lays it back to Miralem. Oh, and he slipped as he took the shot, which meant it went straight towards the keeper, but an instant impact from Miralem there. He's a guy I've always wanted to sign when we were at Crystal Palace. Never had the means to do it. He moved to Chelsea, and then we moved to Chelsea to just manage him there. Great defending from the Chelsea boys, but yeah, it looks good. What is that from Jorginho? But, yeah, I think Osimhen's pace there was ridiculously good. And that's why we brought him in. I mean, Werner, Marlon and Osimhen is quite a rapid front three. Oh, and Amuzu's got the wrong side of Kana Di Mata. First time he's also beaten Rudiger in the air, but nothing coming of that. It still remains 1-0. As you can see, Kana actually slid to keep the ball in play, but it opened up the space for the winger to get round him. A good cross in, but Di Mata's got a lot of work to do from there with that header. It's been worked well to Mendy on this left-hand side, who's just going to try and power his way forward. At least I saw Havertz in space, but Marlon actually picked the ball up first. Werner does now find Kai Havertz, who's just taking his time to make sure the ball is kept, and he did keep it until then he saw Luke Nemecha and gave a very easy pass to the Anderlecht striker, who's come on to replace Di Mata, it seems. As Rudiger, you stay in the middle, son. Bundu is going to obviously out-accelerate Kante, but Kante just, Mr. Chelsea, puts his face in the way. Has N'Golo Kante ever been called Mr. Chelsea? I highly doubt it. But Anderlecht still coming, Vlap on the edge, up against Havertz, just defends it well for Chardon. De Wael gets around Mendy. I thought he was going to cut back. Kepa's got to do something there, and he gets a good touch, and Kante can, well, not just complete the clearance, he can pick Marlon out with one hell of a clearance, and Osimhen is given so much space to run into here. It's still Osimhen. Referee, penalty! How is that not a penalty? How is this not a penalty? Marlon's coming through, lays it into Osimhen. Osimhen is here. He's got the pace. He knows a little touch to get around him. Defender commits and catches his knee. He tries to jump it, makes him stumble. If he goes down, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Unbelievable. Osimhen picks the ball up, just trying to shield it, but the Anderlecht players outnumbered him 2-1. And De Wael can pick this one up. Verschaden out to Bundu, who's come on this side. Verschaden again up to Nemecha. Out to Amuzu, so a whole new front line it seems for Anderlecht, and Amuzu's done really well to get around Kana there. Kepa, big save, massive save from the goalkeeper that Gullit's put his faith in, as that's sort of nearly given away. Jorginho gets a bit lucky to be able to get on the end of it. Mendy can't get there either. Kana is going to cover, play this one back to Kepa, and it's all a bit of a mess at the moment for Chelsea, but obviously that man there, Kante, is there to mop it all up and make sure that Chelsea don't concede stupidly. Flap into Lukongu. Lukonga looks there, but Kana is there to intercept. You can see I'm getting a bit flustered because I can't even get my words out. As, they're trying to put a ball into the back post, but it goes behind. Goal kick, 5 minutes to go, 1-0 Chelsea. So another substitution then, Mason Mount coming on to replace Kai Havertz in attacking midfield. So good running from Timo Werner on the right hand side. He is also replaced with 5 minutes to go by Abricha Eze. Osimhen's picked up a good ball from Marlon in midfield, and he's got a lot of space to run into here. It's Victor Osimhen shot from range. Vellenarutha can easily take that in his hands. It was basically aimed at his chest as, well, Crystal Palace. Chelsea are playing. That's the first slip of that I've done, isn't it? Calling us Crystal Palace. Chelsea have played pretty well this second half. They've made their chance count from N'Golo Kante. And I think the front two have done very well together. Osimhen and Barbosa, and then Osimhen and Marlon when he came on. Good tackle from Mason Mount. Marlon flicks that one more to Osimhen. Osimhen comes forward with it. Easily round the attempted challenge there. Lays it out to Mendy, who's kept running as well. Mendy tries to loop one in towards the back post. No one there. Vlap gets his head on it, and Eze can just let that one drift out. Waste a bit of time, because it is the win that's all important. As Mason Mount picks up this ball, tries to fling it in. It will fall to Verschaden on the edge. Bundu with about a minute to go. Tries to just flick it up the line, and Christensen came a long way. Had to make sure he got something there. Osimhen cuts in field. A great run from the striker. It's going to fall to Marlon. Marlon gets round one. Marlon with a shot, and again Vellenarutha with a pretty comfortable save, but it's promising signs for this Chelsea strike force, and that is it. 1-0 win. We will remain top of the group, which is fantastic as Kante gets the winner, and absolutely delighted with that. I'm going to assume Kante got man of the match. He bloody well should do. Look at that for a second half. We had 0 shots in the first half. Second half, 6 shots, 5 on target. That's what we need. Vincent Kompany's Anderlecht are beaten 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, as N'Golo Kante does get man of the match. So Barcelona did beat Porto, so they now are on 4 points. We have a 3-point gap at the top of the table, which means we win our next game, which I think is Porto in the Champions League, and we are already through from the group, which is incredibly good, incredibly impressive. Delighted with it. Man City up next. Okay, so Valencia didn't want to pay what I wanted for Ziyech, so I'm happy to just keep him. He's proven to be pretty useful, actually. We've got a couple of others in here as well. Azpilicueta, 11 million. He's old, he's slow, what is he now, 34. I'm pretty keen to just say, yep, let's cash in. I'm going to just see if we can get a little bit more money. Let's see if we can get like... So we'll ask for 14. We'll ask for 14 million. If they pay us anything a little bit more than that, I will be happy. So Man City up next. We'll go into the game and we'll sort out the team and then I'll be right back. Okay, so a complete mix of sort of arrows on this one. This is how we're going to go into this game. I think Mendy, Tomori, Rudiger, Zuma. Kovacic will play the holding midfield role because Jorginho's not up for it. Ziyech on the right, Chilwell on the left, Kante, Eze, Abraham and Marlon up front. I'm quite excited about that partnership. Azpilicueta will go on the bench. I just think he could be an option at a centre-back if one of these gets tired. Reece James will be an option at centre-back or right-back. Mendy on the left as well. Mason Mount in midfield. Hudson-Odoi is a good option. In fact, we've got... I don't need Hudson-Odoi and Emerson on there. Let's take Emerson off. We'll put... Luis Alberto is a good little player, actually, to bring on off the bench. Right, let's crack into the game against Man City, who have a strike force of Aguero and Roberto Firmino. Very interesting. Torres, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Sterling, Rodri, Laporte, Stones, Ruben Diaz. Yildiz in goal. We're definitely going to try and take advantage of that with some shots, though. Let's crack on. Oh, it's put us in... What do you think about the kit? So this is a kit I designed. This wasn't meant to be shown right now. This was meant to be a secret. But this is a kit that I've designed potentially going forward for next season. So let me know what you think of it. Would you like some more custom kits to be put in the game? Let me know in the comments below. But we will change it to our actual home kit for this game. So see you at kickoff. So welcome everyone to the BBC, apparently, for Match of the Day Live. Chelsea FC versus Manchester City as Kante, the goal scorer in the Champions League, the goal scoring of the winning goal, leads Chelsea out again for today's game to see a very strong Man City team come to Stamford Bridge. An interesting lineup today with Mendy taking the goalkeeper position away from Kepa, who's feeling a bit of fatigue after that last game. And Man City with an interesting goalkeeper decision of their own with no space for Ederson. And it is Yildiz, the young goalkeeper, who gets his debut, I would imagine, in today's game. So let's crack on. We're ready to go at the bridge. So Marlon, who had a good return from injury in that game against Anderlecht, the good 1-0 win for Ruud Gullit's men to keep them top of their Champions League group. He'll be very, very happy with that. And Marlon is in straight away. And Abraham has taken the touch. An early shot. And it's a decent save from the young goalkeeper. Probably wasn't expecting a shot from there. And Chelsea set their stall out straight away. It was Kovacic in the middle. Picked out Marlon. Marlon round the corner to Abraham. One touch. A right-footed drive. And the keeper with a pretty decent save, to be honest. And it's an early corner here for Chelsea. And Rudiger makes that run to the near post. We've seen Ruud Gullit's men do this a lot. Rudiger flicks that on, looking for Marlon. It's bouncing around. Abraham gets a shot off. It's blocked. And Gundogan will just complete the clearance. And there was a lot of panicked button pressing there from me as I try to get Abraham to shoot, then not shoot, then super cancel it. But yeah, positive start. Love it. Oh, John Stones with an absolutely shocking error has given the ball to Marlon, and he's managed to get his foot in the way to stop it getting through to Abraham. You can see Ruud Gullit's gone for two hard-working strikers today. A bit of pace in Marlon and a bit of height with Tammy Abraham. It sort of covers all bases for them as Rudiger's going to mop up those sort of long balls all day long. As Kovacic can't quite... Oh, sorry, Ziyech couldn't quite find Kante. De Bruyne. It's going to be key to keeping him quiet in this game for Chelsea. Rodri tries to release Ferran Torres, but the pass is overhit. Is it going to drift out? It is going to drift out just about for a goal kick. Ziyech is easily away from Raheem Sterling. Can he pick a pass? No, he can't. He's trying to... I was two minds whether to put that an early cross in, trying to find Abraham at the front post, or pick it out. But Ziyech is all over Raheem Sterling again. He's got to track back this time, though, as Laporte brings the ball out from the back up towards Aguero. Zuma, again, should be winning that all day, you'd imagine, against the Argentine. Kante and De Bruyne, two of, what would you argue, some of the best central midfielders the Premier League's seen in recent history. or current times anyway in the league. And here is De Bruyne. He's sort of going to fancy a shot, and he did. Good block though from Christensen, who again has sort of cemented himself as a starting centre-back for this Ruud Gullit team, as Chilwell has been pulled out from his left wing-back position. Rodri cuts inside, finds Firmino, great turn, just about got a tackle on it now, big save from Mendy as Zuma turned off, Mendy came out, Aguero had the shot, and well, it's all two real big bits of last-ditch defending there. Rodri into Firmino, great turn, Rudiger just about got a tackle in, and that fantastic save with the foot from Mendy. He is delighted with it. Rudiger's been pulled out of the middle, and De Bruyne does use a short option for Ferran Torres, who then plays it to the edge of the area to Sterling, up against Eze. Sterling lays it back to Rodri, into Aguero, who's turned away from Tomori. Big save again from Mendy. Sergio Aguero and Robert Firmino up front, both with very good chances. Two falling to Aguero. Sterling did well into Rodri, and then Aguero just holds off, and it's a good strength. Great save from Mendy, justifying his selection ahead of Kepa at the moment, as 15 minutes gone. And Abraham's chance very early doors is the best Chelsea have managed to muster against this Man City team, who sit in 10th position in the league table, which is probably not a good justice for them, as that time it's Aguero over the bar, and it will be a goal kick. Sergio Aguero on the edge of the box up against Kovacic. Good tackle though from the Chelsea central midfield man, as Abraham now looks to bring the ball away, and Ziyech has got place to run into. Can he beat Laporte? No, Laporte shows really good pace to recover into that space, and both teams playing a sort of back three in today's game means there is going to be plenty of space in the wings, you would imagine, as Ruben Dias picks up that poor pass. Marlon gets a touch on it. Torres keeps it alive though into Kevin De Bruyne, but Zuma should be able to bring that one down out of the sky, and does. Pings it over towards Kovacic, who sees that run of Ziyech into the space again. Ziyech flicks it inside to Abraham, on one more to Eze, and Eze looking to just get away from Stones, turns in well, lays it in. Oh, it was a little touch on it from Diaz, I think. Just took the pace it required to get through to Marlon, and well, Chelsea there showing exactly what they can do on the counter-attack. Pinged it around well, good one-touch football, and it's good signs for Ruud Gullit's team, as Eze is slowly growing into this Chelsea team. He's started a little bit slow, but it's working well. Abraham into Marlon. Back to Abraham. Little, well, accidental touch, I would say, but Eze's seen that Ziyech is completely free. Ziyech tries to fire it low and across, but that outside of the boot left-footed cross just didn't manage to have the power on it that was required. Man City starting to possess the ball a little bit better here, and just as I say that, commentator's curse means they give it away, as Eze looks up towards Abraham, but John Stones covers it well. It's interesting, I've not played this 3-5-2 against another three at the back formation, as Kante will just take that ball over. That is so bad, Eze. Why are you not going for the ball? Firmino sort of on his own, and Rudiger shows really good strength and fires it up towards Abraham, but Stones is there to collect. Sterling, Gundogan, Sterling into Roberto Firmino again though, just crowded out, and this is what Chelsea do well here, as Aguero's very late. Is it going to be a yellow card? It is a yellow card for Sergio Aguero, captaining Man City today, but that was a late challenge from the Argentine, as Kovacic here just got it away, and just should have been more, could have been more than a yellow, maybe shoulda, woulda, coulda. Tomori with a fantastic challenge on Sterling, and then plays a good pass up towards Marlon, whose little touch around the corner to Eze wasn't the best. And sometimes the one-touch passing's really useful. Sometimes you just got to take your time and turn on the ball, like Kante shows there. Chilwell now comes forward with it. He's got lots of space to run into. He's got Abraham making a really good run. It's a shame I couldn't pick the right angle on the pass, because that should have probably been 1-0. Sterling goes up towards the strikers again, but they have been marshalled so well by this Chelsea back line. Eze just rushes that, and Gundogan takes advantage. Aguero lays that into Roberto Firmino, but again Rudiger's there just to marshal it, and he looks over the top towards Marlon. Ruben Diaz stands strong though. Stones cleverly lets it run across his body. Whether it was deliberate or not, I don't know. Ruben Diaz, Ferran Torres, De Bruyne, who was getting on the ball quite a lot and now has gone a little bit quiet for this Man City team. And Rudiger had to get a touch on that, otherwise Aguero would have been in. Chilwell, he's got to track back towards Torres. In it goes. Aguero, it's going to fall to Firmino. And just like that, Man City take the lead out of what I'm going to say is pretty much nothing. That was a little bit undeserved, I'd say. Ferran Torres out here. Chilwell got back well. It's just, yeah, he put the ball in. Aguero headed it against Rudiger or Zuma. And it goes in. 1-0 down. Shocking. It's exactly what City would have wanted as well. A 1-0 lead to try and then sit back and play on the counter themselves. Ziyech. Oh, ref, that's got to be a foul. Come on. Sterling just didn't get the ball. I brought it down and he took me out. Sterling looking to get away. Kovacic trying to come and meet him. Tomori. It's a fantastic header. Absolutely superb, son, at the back there. Kante fires it up towards Marlon. Just can't get enough space just to get past that back three. Kante, great pressure. Come on, Kante, lad. You got this. Oh, Rodri's too strong. Rodri's too strong. I couldn't accelerate away from him. Zuma, Tomori, Ziyech. Half time. It's 1-0 City here at Stamford Bridge. Goalkeeper made a great save in the first half, but only 2 shots on target again. Not enough. Not enough from us. 36% possession. Yeah, Chelsea, Man City are sort of dominating. We're going to go a little bit more attacking and just move Kovacic up into that central midfield role. And do you know what? We're then going to set as a counter target. We're going to set Eze as a counter target to allow us to basically try and keep it 3-on-3 when we win the ball back. Let's see how it goes. So second half underway here at Stamford Bridge, and Man City holding a very slender 1-0 lead against the home team. But you know, there was positive signs. I'm not going to be doom and gloom. There was positive signs for sure in the first half from us, and we've got a very strong bench if we need it. And we just need to test this young goalkeeper in goal a little bit more. Good header that from Rudiger. Up to Kovacic. Now there's a good overlapping run there from Ziyech, and Sterling sort of fell for the cutback, and Ziyech has got so much space to run into here. Ziyech, can he fire it across? Rodri came across, corner ball, and we're actually going to try a different sort of corner routine this time. Let's go for let's go train on. Ziyech can fire this one in. Go on, Ziyech, pick someone out. In it goes. Oh, nearly. Kante brings it down well. Ziyech can keep it alive, swings it in towards Eze. Rodri's there. Chilwell can't win the header, but Kante will mop up the pieces again. No, he won't, because Aguero beat him to the ball. Kante trying to keep that press on. You can see it in the Chelsea players' eyes. They're determined to press Man City as much as they can. Kovacic was, well, a great header there. Marlon flicks it infield, meant for Eze. Didn't quite reach, and you've got to give it to Man City. They've played that well, and they've created the space, and, well, I was going to say Roberto Firmino could have been in, but Tomori just got a nice foot to the ball. Chilwell sees the runner Kante, who's got the wrong side of Kevin De Bruyne, in towards Eze. Eze on towards Abraham. John Stones is so irritating. Can you please just let me have one opportunity of a through ball that you don't touch? It would be incredibly welcomed. Abraham. Ziyech has given him a good run. Oh, it's just behind him. Ziyech, cross from deep. Kante! Oh, he's so small. He's so small. First substitution for Chelsea is Ziyech off, replaced by Reece James at that right wing-back position. Let's see if he can bring some running and quality to that side. Ziyech just sort of run himself into the ground, unfortunately. Zuma with a fantastic win again from the head. Eze sees Kante, and there's a bit of space there for Marlon. Marlon on one more. Abraham! Abraham scored! It's a fantastic goal, and it's 1-1 just like that. And Tammy Abraham, come on! What a goal that is. I thought I'd overplayed it with the pass from Marlon, but it's a great header from Zuma into Eze. Eze to Kante, Kante to Marlon. This one here, I thought I'd overplayed it, but finally we get a through ball that goes past John Stones' foot, and it goes in the net. Marlon here. Look, John Stones again, so close to intercepting it, but Tammy Abraham, first time finish. Nothing Yildiz could do in goal for that one. 1-1. Come on, let's keep the ascendancy. We're playing well again in the second half. Zuma clears it away, and Eze is going to get there in front of Rodri. Lovely back heel to find Ben Chilwell as well, but Kevin De Bruyne sticks out a little toe and just stops that ball getting through, and Man City regain possession again. I don't give a monkeys if they've had all the possession in this game. What I'm worried about is the scoreline, and if we can get another goal, really help us out. Zuma, well, misses that one, and come on Chilwell, come on Chilwell, come on Chilwell. Well done, Benny boy. Picked out Kante as well. Nothing. Oh my God, I was going to say nothing stupid from Kante, and I've just passed it out for a corner. Absolutely ridiculous. That is, if they score from this, that is me being a complete twonk. Kevin De Bruyne fires this one on Tamori. He's underneath it. Good header away. Chilwell's there as well just to flick it on one more. And Eze is actually going to pick this one up and can put it into Marlon. We'll try and hold off Ruben Diaz. Use Ben Chilwell as a bit of a dummy run into Eze. Eze on one more to Abraham. Abraham try. Oh, it's just trying to feed that inside, giving it back to Eze. Oh, John Stones has had a shocker. Reece James. Oh my God, I've absolutely ballooned it. Has he saved that? Has that gone down as a save? I thought I just absolutely ballooned it over. I took my time. I brought out the aiming arrow and everything. I've just absolutely ballooned it. I've gone for top corner. What was I thinking? That's the worst miss I've ever done on full manual. Oh my word. Actually, I don't know if it is the worst miss. There's probably worse. You guys will probably remind me, but that was pretty damn shocking. Abraham. Marlon. We are flooding Man City now. Kante's in. Kante's in. Oh, what a save from Yildiz. He's done really well, the young goalkeeper. Abraham. Reece James. Oh, Sterling just got in the way of my dummy shot. And I don't know what suddenly happened to this game, but it is completely wide open now. Rudiger, great challenge. Oh, you're joking me. He's got a lucky bounce off Roberto Firmino to fall back to Aguero, but it's just come alive, this game, as Marlon, surely not going to win that against Ruben Diaz. Chilwell can keep this one in. Back into Kante. Sees the run. I saw a run of Reece James there, but he actually ran and then cut inside as Laporte wasn't sure. He's going to go behind for a throw-in. Oh, this game. Bloody hell. Substitution up front then. Marlon, who has just come back from quite a big injury, comes off to be replaced by Osimhen, so a bit more pace up front for the home team as Kovacic is going to have this on. He aims for Osimhen straight away. Eze can touch this one back. Ben Chilwell on his wrong foot. Yeah, that was never going to go in. So the throw-in was taken quickly. Kovacic with the ball to the back post. De Bruyne got a head on it. Eze, lovely touch down. Chilwell right-footed. Yeah, never going in. Oh, Raheem Sterling could be in behind. He's cut back onto that right foot, but then puts it in with a left-footed cross. And, well, luckily, Roberto Firmino missed it. Rudiger was there to clear up, and Kante and Chilwell can play a lovely 1-2 to create a bit of space to come out, as Chilwell, again, acres of space to run into. This three at the back for Man City is really not performing that well for him. The pass has just pushed Osimhen a little bit wider than he would have liked, but he's done well enough to make a bit of space for the cross. Kovacic can get there in front of Sterling. No, he can't. Reece James will bring this one down. Fires a low ball in. Rodri just about gets a foot in the way, and Man City have looked very good going forward in this second half. Well, when they've had the opportunity, the press high up like this from Chelsea has just stopped them playing. Overall, Eze, Abraham, Stones again. If he's not in for a shout of man of the match, it's a disgrace. John Stones. He has played superbly for Man City, but they can't play out. When they get past us and play over the top of our midfielders, they're doing all right, but their three at the back isn't working. It's just not working for them as well as ours is. Right, Reece James is going to take this one as Bernardo Silva comes on for Fernan Torres, which is always a good sub to bring on. That's a good block from Kevin De Bruyne at the front post. I still haven't got those corners really working yet on full manual. Oh, Aguero nearly gave it away. The striker coming back to help. Nearly gave it away. I mean, shout out to Eze, I think, has been absolutely superb today. He's launched us on so many attacks from midfield as Zuma looks to play it up towards Abraham. And I'm not afraid of doing those little low, long passes forward. I quite enjoy using them as an outlet, especially when you've got two strikers up front. If you're playing FUMA, it's not a bad way to get the ball out. If you know that you've got a bit of space in midfield to play through. I mean, look at this from Man City. They're working it well, but they're not really getting anywhere, are they? Kante's there again to put the pressure on. Rudiger with a great header. Kovacic. Reece James now with some space. What's he got in his locker? He's actually got Kante square. He's gone for Osimhen. Osimhen just crowded out. I thought I may have won a free kick there. Tomorrow he's got loads of time. And there's only 7 minutes to go. Can we find a winner? I mean, ideally that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? But, oh, I didn't think Eze was going to get there, so I changed player. Oh, this is annoying. Stones lays it in. It's not the best pass in the world, but Chilwell would have been really out of position if he had gone to press. John Stones again. Emerick Laporte goes long, and they're the sort of balls. They've been mopped up by the Chelsea back four. Osimhen's dropped deep into Eze. Eze, oh, I was trying to just ping that one through to Tammy Abraham, but this is the moment where you could get caught. Firmino to Sterling, back to Firmino, back to Sterling. Reece James has got sort of fresh legs. Gundogan lays it inside. Kante's got to come across. Firmino back to Rodri. Up it goes to Gundogan. Cuts inside. Firmino and Reece James. Just power in numbers back there really for Chelsea. Back heel from Osimhen. Releases Eze. Just takes his time on the ball. Sensible play. Reece James has got Kovacic. Kovacic can see Osimhen. And Osimhen, oh, it was just in front of him. That could have been the winner. It could have been the winner. John Stones flies into a tackle and wins it well off Abraham. It goes up to Aguero, who's turned away from Zuma. But again, Rudiger back there doing really well. It's a long clearance away. And, well, Osimhen, is he going to get there? Oh, he's not. He's not going to get there. That's going to be time. It's going to be 1-1 here at Stamford Bridge. What a game. Oh, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that game. Firmino with a goal for Man City with a little bit of luck. And Tammy Abraham with a well-worked goal. But again, the second half, we come alive. Come alive. 7 shots, 5 on target. I'm enjoying the 3 at the back. It's playing well. Man of the match, Tammy Abraham. Stone's got a 6.5, which in PES terms isn't too bad. According to Eze, got a 4.5, and I think he was one of our better players. PES, sort your bloody ratings out. What a joke. But yeah, hopefully that's a decent result. Man United lost 4-1 to Wolves. Ouch. Sorry, Crystal Palace beat Fulham 1-0. Spurs drew, so they're not going to extend their lead at the top. But it's still 7 points to us. We both drew. West Ham overtake us into 4th. But I'm happy with how it's going at the moment. I think it's going pretty well. We've got 2 Premier League games that we'll probably do off camera then. Let's just have a quick look at the schedule. So Fulham and Leeds off camera. Then we'll come back and play Anderlecht away. And then it's Liverpool. So yeah, Anderlecht and Liverpool will be the next episode. They're coming thick and fast for you. If I can get my words out. Quick look here. Azpilicueta. They've agreed to our proposal. Yes, we'll definitely sell Azpilicueta. He'll move in the January. He's not really offering us too much. I mean, the prime example is the fact that he was on a up blue arrow there, and I still didn't want to use him because it's just not on. It's just not on. But now is there? Oh, see, 46 million for Ziyech. I think I might do that. I know some people were very wanted me to use Ziyech more, but I'm going to accept that because I think we can just reinvest that money better. Because now look at the amount of money we've got: 175 million to spend and 256 in wages. Yeah, we're going to be making some big deals in January. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll be back for the game against Anderlecht at Lotto Park, and we'll see you then. And then also a big game against Liverpool, who are joint on points with us, so it should be a very good game. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.